going on, y'all? Welcome to Being Real with Star Child. You have your boy Star Child here, and you have Talia. You can also follow her on IG at Talia_Yasmine, which is TALIYAH_YASMINE. Today's topic is the do's and don'ts in relationships when your partner has a kid. And mainly, how do you even tell somebody you have a kid? Because, I ain't got no kids, but I have took that bomb, like, oh, I got something to tell you. I'm like, what you got to tell me? You know, your nose bleed from random times? Like, nah, it's more so like, I got a kid. Like, what the fuck? Like, but I have dealt with that, and, you know, certain people, you probably dealt with that too. Even before you had a child, you have dealt with somebody telling you, like, hey, I got kids. So how is that?
Telling me. I walked into it.
Oh, shit now.
Yes. The situation I'm in now, thanks to this person.
And I gotta take the blame.
I met at his birthday party.
Oh.
I
and the shade got real.
I met the father of my child now. He had a kid. He didn't really disclose it to me the first time we actually hung out at his apartment.
I'm sorry, we have to take a commercial break to take a shot because, you know, that's how we started. Because I don't think the topic was even right because we didn't even take our shot first. I don't fucked up. I don't even know what we're talking about.
I don't even want to take this shot.
Oh, me neither. But that's how we start off all my episodes.
Crown
Let's go.
Royal.
Brought to you in part by Crown Royal and cheap wine. Go ahead.
Not cheap wine. Anywho, I'm a Jameson person. I don't do Crown Royal. So that was hard to swallow. No pun intended. Ooh.
Okay, we gotta stick to the topic.
Anyway, the person that I'm with has a kid. I didn't know that he had a kid until probably 2 or 3 weeks later after we started talking. I went to his apartment and I saw a lot of baby shit. I'm like, oh, I didn't know you had a kid. What's going on here? I see a bassinet and twins. I'm like, yeah, I got a kid. I was like, heard, cool. So, what's going on with that? You still with their mom? No? Okay. Cool. So, yeah, even though he had a kid, I was still open to being with him because I love kids. That's just me. So,
fuck them kids, not his kids, but I'm saying fuck kids.
I would never say that because I love kids, so I wasn't, I didn't feel no type of way about him doing that. My thing is, don't have no. I'm not even gonna say that. Don't not have a relationship with their mom, but don't have a non-platonic relationship with their mom.
And see, that's where I get confused because I was watching Real Housewives. That's what it was. Portia was speaking. She went live and she was saying, my mom and my stepmother or my sister's mom, I don't know if it's stepmother, but she was like, they have a good relationship. So why not have a relationship with your baby daddy's baby mother or your boyfriend's baby mother? Because your kids are you don't want your kids growing up not having a relationship.
Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. I have a kid now. I would dread if my son did not have a relationship with his siblings, because he has 2 other siblings. I would feel horrible if he didn't. But here's the thing. If those other kids' mom does not like me, that's not my problem. If you don't like me, you don't like me. Cool. I don't gotta like you
Run
either.
up, get down that bitch.
The motto is anybody can get slapped. Anyway, but my thing is I would hate for my kid to not have a relationship with their siblings. That's not on me to be like, oh, well, I mean, this is happening. I want them to be in their lives. Like, I'm not going to go out of my way to speak to his sibling's mom. I understand that we need to be cordial, but I'm not going to be cool. That's not my situation. If my kid is having an event like a birthday party, I'm not going to go out of my way to be like, hey, girl, I know you got kids with my significant other and their siblings. I want them to be at their birthday party. I'm not going to do that.
I think you should, though. That's why I have to disagree with you. I'm sorry, but I would have to disagree with you because it's like, this is also my sibling and their kids too. They're not no more than what, 5, 10, 15, but they're no more older. So exactly, like, let me show up to another kid's party that happens to be my brother. I feel like you should want them at that event.
And this is the thing.
And she's not gonna. I'm sorry. And she's not gonna take it from him. She wants the other female, the other woman, the woman that's, I guess I want to say, and I don't want to say it, took her place.
Okay, here's the thing. In the beginning, I was all for talking to her, being cordial with her. Hey, how you doing? I'm in your kid's life, this, that, and the third. But she wanted to make it seem like it was such a big deal. I'm a type of person where you give me energy, I'm going to match that same energy. You don't want me around you, you ain't doing me no services. I don't want to be around you either.
Mm-hmm.
You stink. So, when it's a thing where it's a problem with me, I'm not gonna come to you for anything. My kid is 1.
Mm-hmm.
I told his father that we planned a whole thing together.
Mm-hmm.
If you want, I told him I would love for his siblings to be there.
Yeah.
You need to make it happen because clearly she doesn't like me for whatever reason. I know the reason, but that's not on me.
Mm-hmm.
That's not on me to make her like me. I'm not going to make nobody like me if they don't want to like me.
Okay, so before you had your son, Israel, was it hard to get his attention? Like, I mean, I know a lot. I don't want to say his name, but your baby daddy, well, your boyfriend. Was it hard to get his attention because he's juggling also another child, plus he's juggling you? So, I mean, I know, like, was it hard to understand that at first? Like, did it take you a minute? Because I know, at first, I'm like, you got kids, like, because I dated somebody with kids. And I'm like, you got kids, like, and I don't know if I want to compete with no kid because the kid will always win. That's no shade. I'm not trying to be shady, but a kid is always going to win in the situation.
At first, it was a thing where I didn't know he had a kid.
Mm-hmm.
When I found out he had a kid, I knew that I was never going to be number 1 in his life because he had a kid.
Has that ever sparked any issues between y'all?
It has.
Okay.
And not because of the kid's perspective. I'm never going to be that type of person where I'm going to be jealous-hearted of a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's just childish. That's your kid. I know I'm never going to be number 1 in front of your kid unless I'm your wife, because I go by the Bible. It's, God, wife, kid, da-da-da. But, okay.
I'm joking.
The Lord is watching. The rapture might happen soon.
Barbara.
Who's going to be raptured and who's not. But I knew that I was never going to be a number 1 priority in his life over his kids. I'll probably be number 2 or number 3 because boys are mama's boys, so kids, mom, girlfriend. Okay, cool. I knew that was going to be me, but when it came to a point where the kid's mom had a lot of say-so and influence over it, I kind of felt some type of way. Mm-hmm. And then I had to step back and really reflect, like, am I doing too much? Because I never wanted to seem like I'm coming in and stepping on her toes.
No, of course not.
But from the jump,
But I think
It was a thing
eventually
where-
she has to understand, like, okay, you're not going to harm the children. You're going to love them like they're
And
yours.
that is my thing. It was never a thing where I'm going to take your baby and put it in the oven and bake him at 400 degrees.
I would.
And
Not.
I think that's what she meant. Like, as a mom, I'm a mom now. So if it was a thing where he goes and he wants to be in a new relationship because we're not working and he wants to be with some other girl, I'm going to feel some type of way. Because it's like, I don't want her around my kid. I don't know what she's going to do. So
Right.
now I feel the way that she feels. But knowing who I am, I'm never going to harm nobody's kid. I'm going to love
them like they're yours.
like they're mine. Yeah, I'm going to make sure that they're straight.
So you
but
got 3 fucking kids.
I got 3 kids.
And you're only 26.
And I'm only 26.
Oh shit, you're not even
And
26.
I only pushed out 1.
But there's nothing wrong with that. ever.
There's nothing wrong with that.
With me,
At all.
with me dating the person I was dating, I feel like I should. I think I would have wanted to know that up front. Like, yeah, I got kids. Like, just throw it at me. Like, okay, because
So you
when
found out later.
well, it wasn't much later. It was within this first week, but I just felt
okay.
like, tell me that up front, because before I started getting attracted to this person, I was like, fuck them damn kids. I'm not his kids. I didn't know about his kids. I was just like, I don't want to date nobody with kids. I ain't trying to come second to no motherfucking body.
That's how I was.
And it's like, it's okay to come second when it's the kids. It's not, I better not come second to no motherfucking anybody. Nobody.
Mm-hmm.
But I do respect the fact that, okay, well, you told me. Because some people, I have learned, are hiding their kids. And until today, I still know of people they're hiding. They're not lying about having kids. They're just to get a relationship. Don't lie about it. So I give that credit that they told me, hey, I have a child. Mm-hmm. Cool. Where they live at? They don't live in Georgia. Cool. I'm good with that. I got 2
Okay,
now.
Malcolm, you got 2. Shout out to the 2.
Look.
I got 1.
Any questions though?
Yeah, are there any questions? How do you feel about dating someone who has kids? Malcolm, you got 2 kids. You got 2.
How
So
y'all
could you
feel
date
about
someone
dating
who
people
has
without
a
kids? I mean,
kid?
with kids.
Because that means
Because it's a big
We're taking
step.
on
It's
3.
not just, oh shit, I only got to see that kid every now and then. But eventually that kid becomes a part of you too. So how do y'all feel about it?
Mm-hmm.
I am sweating.
And since we're on that topic, I feel like there are tips.
Mm-hmm.
And there are
That nobody gave me.
so there are tips. So let's go from a perspective who's dated someone with a kid and who now has a kid. So, tip number 1. Know that you are not going to be number 1. You're not going to hold priority in that person's life because they have a being that they are responsible for. So, you may be used to, we're going to go out this day and being spontaneous. You may make plans, but this kid becomes number 1. This kid may be sick. There's COVID going around.
Times 2.
Times 3, actually. So, this kid may come with something that is serious, like a common cold. Common cold to a kid is very serious. So, if that kid becomes sick, and it's the night of the date that y'all going on, you can't be upset that if the mother or father is like, hey, Billy is sick, I gotta stay in, we gotta cancel tonight, I'm sorry. You can't be that type of person that gets pissy about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you become the dick in the situation.
Yes. Well, that's true. Nobody came up with a question yet? Nope.
Not yet.
We should have had Aaron come back in. But I mean, if there's no questions, comment below. Let us know let us know how you feel. We're gonna read the comments. We're gonna definitely get back to y'all, and y'all might see this same topic on a future episode, just to go back over it. Like, cause I want to make sure everything is covered. There's some misunderstanding between that. But I was thinking about something today, and this is off topic. This is off the subject. Shout out to my millennial dads. I have like 8 female friends, and they all have baby daddies that they're still with. Shout out to y'all, cause that's definitely showing something better than what we got growing up. I can say for myself, not I don't want to say it because I don't know if my dad gonna watch, but it's shady. But like they wasn't around, but these millennial dads are showing it up. Hold up, what hell? Hold up, wait.
Oh wait, let's see.
Wait a minute,
hold
motherfucker.
Up. Malcolm said, "I can date, but it's strictly dating because I got my family. They got theirs. It's just better to keep that separate in my perspective. So dating and keep your family separate."
So when you keep them separate, do you tell them about the kids though? Like, I think that's something you don't want to wait till 3 months later. Like, oh yeah, I got 3 kids at the crib. Nah, nigga. That's fucked
like,
up.
I want to bring you to my house because I'm going to cook for you. And then you see kids and
like,
toys.
The whole dry erase marker board. Like, I don't want to
crayon on the walls.
Like, what the fuck
Coco
is this?
Melon
like,
playing in the background.
Yeah, like, or I can't talk to you because, or like you hiding your relationship because you have a kid. Like, I've known also people, and damn, we don't got the show started back up. I thought we was ending this motherfucker. Listen, so I've known people to like, they won't talk about the kids. They won't ever. You won't find out about them little kids until I don't have kids, so this is why I feel this way. You won't find out about them until you finally at their house. That's what I would say. You won't find out about it. Are you upset about that?
I feel like you could have told me, because we talked for probably.
Do you think kids
2
will
weeks.
run? Do you think kids will run someone away without even knowing the kid? Because I've seen Are We There Yet? That was a great movie. Ice Cube. Shout out to Ice Cube. Hold up. He says, of course. Okay, you read that shit because I can't see it.
Of course, you lead with kids and baby mama just to get it out of the way. Okay, yeah. But in my case, it wasn't that.
Okay.
I literally walked into the apartment and saw baby paraphernalia.
So Malcolm is giving the idea of what it should have, how it should have went.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fuck with you, Malcolm. I don't even know you, but I appreciate y'all for watching. And once again, this is oh shit, I was about to say Gots to Be Real. Being real with Star Child. This is, like I said, this is now my 3rd episode. I am sweating. I don't know if I guess I shouldn't have no air on, so I don't know. Maybe because I have the heat on, I am sweating. Alright, well, thank y'all for watching Being Real with Star Child. This is Star Child and your girl, Talia_Yasmin. Follow her on IG, and she has her show coming out soon, so be ready. Thank you.